Grizzco. Now when you hear the word Grizzco, most of you think of the shady company owned by the Talking Bear himself, or some of you think of the recent Nintendo Direct and how Nintendo confirmed we're getting Samurai in Splatoon 3. And I know some of you read the title and thought the question was obvious. Grizzco is owned by Mr. Grizz. It's literally named after him. Well, I have a few culprits who contradict Mr. Grizz still being the boss of Grizzco. Now in Splatoon 1, Spike was a shady business owner just like Mr. Grizz. But in Splatoon 2, Spike was mainly working on his MacBook, or laptop, whatever you want to call it. According to Sunken Scroll 5, Spike has been making money off of sea snails. As you can see, he grabs the sea snails from some place I have no idea where, and makes profit out of them. Spike obviously wants money if he's doing all this for a couple bucks, meaning if Grizzco is empty because its owner's gone, Spike could take the opportunity and work at Grizzco for even more profit. While still getting money from what he did in Splatoon 2, now he can drop the sea snails for Grizzco and let Merch have full control over his scheme, which most likely won't happen because as long as Spike is making money, he's happy. As it isn't official if Spike has any connections with the Octarians or the Salmonoids, he could end up being a major factor for the lore behind Splatoon 3. Going off the Final Fest Splatfest dialogue, Marina isn't going to be too happy with her loss, as Pro didn't seem to help her feel better about losing the fest either. And according to some people's theories, the Salmonoids could have a connection with the Octarians. Marina could end up breaking that connection and help Mr. Grizz by making new and improved weapons for him, and help kill off all the Salmonoids, cutting off the communications between them. Why would Marina do this? Maybe for the reputation that she lost after losing the Final Fest, or just to ruin the Octarians' lives, who knows. But it could be a cause to help save the world, destroying the Salmonoids within any currency influx that the evil Octarians could still be getting from the Salmonoids, which could also help hire a new engineer to build the Octarians' arsenal. Who could that be? I don't know, but it seemed to look like someone we know from both games. As everyone knows, Mr. Grizz has some of the most overpowered weapons called the Grizzco weapons. These weapons could have been made by Mr. Grizz, which would be accurate because they are literally made out of scraps. But if Mr. Grizz is a big part of the hero mode, Shodan could find a way to make profit out of Grizzco needing a new boss and take the job. Well, with it being confirmed that Splatoon 3 Samurai will have some of Shodan's weapons, Shodan could even take the opportunity to test out and modify or make his own Grizzco weapons. Shodan could do this, or he may continue to be a big part of the story mode in Splatoon 3. But I have one more culprit on who could own Grizzco in the next game. As we know from the last 3 culprits I listed, it could be any one of them, or not any of them at all. It could literally be Judd for all I care. But I have a feeling Marie and Shodan or another duo would take over Grizzco. Now this is probably the most unrealistic theory you're ever gonna hear today, but listen. For the most part, Shodan and Marie had a bond in Splatoon 2. As both would help you in Splatoon 2, guiding you through your journey as Agent 4. Shodan would help make the weapons that Agent 4 would use in the hero mode, as Marie would just help you out in general. Marie is by far the smarter Squid sister, as she's a less energetic version of Marina, as Marie seemed really annoyed after Kelly kept on putting on the shades as you replayed the hero mode final boss. Marie and Shodan are some of the smartest people in the game, and I have a feeling that Shodan isn't just going to help sell you weapons. Going back to my last timeline, Shodan would engineer the Grizzco weapons, and Marie would take care of everything else, while cutting any communication from the Octolings and the Salmonoids. Now this could be an act out of revenge against the Octolings after Callie got captured in Splatoon 2, or to help Shodan build his brand. Now I don't know what Marie would get out of this deal, as I'm pretty sure she knows the new Agent 3 has a Salmonoid pet. She could try to kill it, or she may think it's the only good Salmonoid left. But that theory is for another day. I tried something new with these theories. Should I do more? Comment down below. Also, I want to see some of your Splatoon 3 theories about who could own Mr. Grizz, so leave those down below as well. If you enjoyed, like, and if you didn't, dislike, and I'll see you all next week. Hopefully. Oh yeah, I just realized while making the thumbnail for this video, the masquerader, the bear, whatever you want to call it, is still there. But you never know, it could be someone else talking inside of it instead of Mr. Grizz. As you can see, I'm trying my hardest to not waste like hours of work scripting, editing, and making the thumbnail of this video. So just go with it, please.